welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, welcome. My name is Karen, and in today's video I'm going to show you guys how to get this ultimate silver sparkly silver makeup, which is this look right here. Such a fun look to create, and I hope you guys are excited about it. I want to apologize though, I do not have my really tight shot lens that I always use on this look. I have it far away. It's more of like a casual tutorial, very get ready with me kind of situation. Nonetheless, it's still very informative, and you guys are going to be learning a lot in this. So if you guys like what you were seeing and you want to see how to achieve this look, then continue watching. Hello. All right, so we're about to start getting glammed. I was tweezing my eyebrows. I was going in so ham and accidentally got myself. So we're going to be going in with the Starr X MAC palette, and this is in Smoky Sleigh. It is honestly a perfect Smoky Sleigh palette for today's look. So there's a beige shade, a silver, teal, mauve, brown, and black. So we're going to be using pretty much everything other than the blue. I do really want to create like that, like silver black eye. I used to do that back in the day before I knew how to really do makeup, and it was like my favorite look to create. So I'm really excited to create like a 2018 version of it. I'm actually gonna go in with the shade Stocking Stuffers right here and pretty much apply this all over my brow bone. Just kind of set everything down. I normally don't set my base, but today I'm not gonna set it. I feel like with certain shadows I do like to set just so it doesn't move. If you're working with darker, more cool shades, definitely recommend a little bit of setting. So we're gonna go in with the shade Ribbon Realness, which is a kind of mauve shade, and apply this in my crease and then build it towards the inner corner of my eye. I'm gonna start this like right at the very corner of my eye. And then from there, it's gonna work the color all the way around. Usually with transition shades, I work with a shade that's a little lighter than this. We're gonna really build this color up. By the way, do you guys see all these cuts on my hands right here? I have been organizing like crazy all week, so I just pretty much cut up on all that home stuff and cut myself during the process of it. I even got cut on this hand too. I was surprised. Something happens to me every single week. Have you guys noticed that yet? Something always happens to me. So with the shade, you want to make sure you really build it up. Start with a little bit like I did in the corner, and then lightly work your way in and go back and forth. It's all about really building this eyeshadow, and you can stop when you feel you have enough, but I like to really go in on this as it's going to be an important color, especially once the black eyeshadow goes on. All right, so I went ahead and built this color up. I went over about maybe 3 times with these kind of shades. You do have to build them up, otherwise it won't show up, or it'll be a little bit too on the cool side. So in case you're wondering why I added so much, that is the reason why. Now I'm gonna go in with the Dose of Colors Disney palette, and I'm gonna grab the shade Hug Me, which is right here. I'm gonna add a little bit of warmth, just a tad bit. Kind of go over the outer corner of the eye right there. You see how it just kind of gives it a little bit of warmth? So next I'm gonna go in with black eyeshadow. This is the Santa Stilettos, and I'm gonna be applying that to the outer corner crease of my eye. I'm picking up a pretty good amount onto a blending brush. I'm gonna start this a little bit lower than the first color. With black eyeshadows, you gotta really build it up. Something I learned the hard way. I used to not know how to blend eyeshadow, like for the life of me. I look back now and I'm like, oh my God, nobody told me, or I didn't know. Perfect this, and then we'll work on up here in another moment, but just tap, tap, tap. Next, we're gonna be going in with this small taper brush. This is the Jaclyn Hill JH40. This brush will be your best friend, especially like a look like this where we need to blend these 2 shades together, but we don't want the black to get any farther. So what I'm gonna do now is tap into that mauve shade first, and then from there I'm gonna go directly over the shadow and blend. And the reason I recommend this brush for everyone is because it's so small. It gets into those really hard to reach areas, or areas where you just need a little bit more blending, more detail, but you also don't want the color to just kind of get everywhere. Just working it towards the front of the eye. That's what we're looking like right now. A little crazy, a little scary at first. We gotta make sure it looks good, but the next couple steps are really gonna change the whole look. By the way, I've been getting a ton of questions on this mirror that I use all the time in all my videos. This is from Simple Human. They're the ones that make those awesome trash cans and awesome censored mirrors, but this is a handheld compact mirror, which is honestly quite life-changing. I've been using this for a while and love it because it hooks right onto the back of my hand so it doesn't fall off, but it also has magnification here so you can really see everything on your face and your eyes. So if I hold it right here, this is usually where I like to hold it. It's like I'm holding it right here. You can really see everything. It's just a really helpful mirror to use when I'm doing my eye makeup, especially for me when I like to get red in here and hard to reach areas and details. Like if I hold the mirror like this, it doesn't compare to this at all. It's not too extreme to where it's like scary. It's just enough to where I can see everything. It's close enough. I can see my eyes. I can see things that are harder to see in a normal mirror. I feel like I haven't used a regular handheld mirror when it comes to doing my eye makeup since I got this one, because like I love that I can just see everything. And also something I noticed like a few weeks ago is it actually has a light. Let me see if I even have a charge. Oh, she's not charged. Anyways, as a light in here, you can charge it, and that allows you to do your makeup in darker areas, or if you're just on the go and you need a little bit more light. I also love tweezing my eyebrows with this because I can see those little baby strays and hairs that are harder to get. All right, so we're gonna go in next and cut my crease, and we're gonna be using a different base today to cut the crease with, and that is the Maybelline Color Tattoo Eyechrome in the shade Silver Sparkle. It's perfect to use as a base for when the shadow goes on top. It really just allows the silver to stand out and overall performs very nicely. So I'm gonna apply this actually onto my eyelid first. See, like, that was barely anything. The color's really easy to work with as well, which is something I really like about it. So now I'm gonna go in with this small detail brush and start cutting the crease with this. Maybe this isn't the right brush. I think this brush is a little too thick for this. I need the brush to be very, very thin so that I can really, really get in there. See, back in the day, I used to just stop right there, and that was it. And now we're just gonna go ahead and tap that base onto the black. Kind of like I do with the other bases, we're gonna just kind of blend it into there. I'm gonna go back in now and get that black eyeshadow and tap it over it again. I'm gonna go in with that shade Tree Topper, which is that silver eyeshadow, and I'm gonna pat this over the base. Oh my god, I love how this looks. I'm gonna grab Santa Stilettos again, and I'm just gonna kind of press over. See, you guys now know why I do one eye first, because sometimes I'm like, if it doesn't look good, I don't know what to do. All right, here goes. All right, so next I'm gonna go in with my MAC Blacktrack, and we're gonna be doing a wing liner for this look. It's gonna really complete the eye. I feel like it's gonna really just kind of pull it all together. And I told you guys, since I've had this back in my life now, we are gonna be seeing a ton of wing in all my videos. So bear with me, and I hope you guys love wings. So I'm gonna be going in with a MAC 210 brush, which is my absolute favorite for this kind of a look. I know everybody has their favorites, but I personally feel this one is the easiest to create a liner with, especially a wing. You really get a precise, nice wing. And then from there, I'm just gonna go ahead and start extending the liner out. So for my lashes today, I'm gonna be using the Lilly lashes in the style Sydney. I don't think I've ever used this style on my channel before, but these are really extra. They go from short to long, but that's kind of what I want. I want the fullness to be out here to kind of fill in the gap right there, and less up here. I always think it's fun to switch up the lashes too. I feel like it gives the eye a whole different effect and can just make you feel like a different person. I love wearing lashes. So I trimmed off just a little bit. Just gonna put these on. Oh yeah, see how it just like gives a little bit right there, but most of the focus is right here. All right, so now we're gonna get a wipe. This is like my favorite part, and clean up the fallout. Love doing it once the lashes are on. It really just gives you like a true dramatic finish on the eye. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and just kind of clean up around the area. All right, so before we move on to the rest of the makeup, I need to do one thing to my eyes, and I think you guys already know what that is. We're gonna be adding some glitter, and these are my favorite glitters ever. These are the Urban Decay Heavy Metal glitters. They have them in so many colors. The glitter is perfect. It's like so intense, but they don't burn your eye. They don't irritate. They stay on the eye once it's on. It doesn't crack. It doesn't move. Like, it's just there, and it truly gives a pop to the eye. So we're gonna be adding this one in the shade Glamrock. I think this one's gonna look great. I always like to add it first and foremost right where the crease kind of stops. Ta-da! Ladies and using today the Henriksen Sheer Transformation Perfecting Moisturizer and then the Banana Bright Eye Cream. And right now, with my skin being a little drier, it does appreciate a thicker moisturizer. I did already do my serum and everything else off camera. It's just gonna be like the main ones I want to share with you guys today. This moisturizer, from what I was told, also it has a built-in primer inside of it. I've never used it alone. I always do pair it with the primer, but it's pretty cool to know that it's also rich in antioxidants and multi-fruit acid. I just love the way this one makes my skin feel. And then of course my Banana Bright Eye Cream. This is like my favorite eye cream to use. I love this one for many reasons, but the main reason I really love it, and I probably just applied way too much, is because it is perfect for underneath of your concealer. It creates like a nice barrier and doesn't allow the concealer to settle in. It just really helps to keep everything looking smooth and hydrated and fresh. In other words, nothing's gonna settle in and sink into by the end of the day. It's gonna stay nice and smooth. It helps to reduce kind of puffiness, just a lot of good stuff that it does, but I really love this one. And for primer today, we're gonna be using my Blur Stick from Milk Cosmetics. This is the Luminous Blur Stick. I love this primer so much. T-zone, cheek area, anywhere where I feel I have larger pores. Reason I love this one is because it does blur out those areas, but it does have that really nice luminous effect, which will keep your skin not looking too matte or too dry. All right, next we're gonna be going in with the Lancôme Teint Idole Ultrawear Foundation in the shade 415 Bisque. This has just been my go-to foundation. It gives you such a nice coverage and makes your skin still look really nice and smooth and luminous. So I went ahead and mixed a little bit of the 370 Bisque. I realized it was just a little bit too dark. And you know what though? I was using this shade a lot in Bora Bora and I did have a spray tan. So maybe that's why it was fitting me very well, but it was just a little too dark. So I went ahead and added some of this. And I'm just gonna go ahead and buff this all over the skin. This is a Smashbox blending brush. I don't even know what it's called, but I really love the way kabuki brushes leave my skin. I feel like before I used to be like only beauty blenders, and then actually before beauty blenders, I did everything with my hand. Went from my hands to a brush to beauty blender and then back with the brush. All right, and I'm now gonna take in the Jouer Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer in the shade Creme Brulee. You guys, I can't get over my eyes. I'm actually gonna be wearing a silver top today too, so I thought this would be like a perfect eye makeup to do. Right now, and get this brush and blend the sides in. Recommend going in with the brush for the sides versus the beauty blender because you can really get in those like hard to reach areas, and you definitely don't want to take out your brows or part of your makeup with the beauty blender because it's so big. And I have tried the baby beauty blender, the booty blenders. I have tried the baby beauty blenders, but I don't know what it is. I can't get used to it. I think it's like they're too small for me. Clean up the side of the wing. Hella sharp. That's what we like. Honestly, adding like that touch to the end of your wing, just, it gives it like the ultimate like fierce ass wing. All right, let's see. Let's go with this one. Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. Another one you guys should definitely not sleep on. This is such a great concealer. I'm just gonna pick up a little bit on this brush. This is a Makeup Shack. There's no name. It's like a little brush. I'm gonna start this almost as if it was like bronzer, contour, forehead area, my 5 head. And I'm just gonna now wipe off the excess amount. And I'm gonna blend this shade in. A little goes a long way with this. Sometimes I do kind of drag it onto my skin, but I don't always need it that much, you know? And I have that problem of adding too much. You guys are brunettes. Do you guys ever get foundation right there and then it looks like you have gray hair? I have yet to find myself with the gray hair yet. When I do find it though, I will show you guys, but I guess that just means I'm not stressing, or maybe I'm not aging just yet. I don't know. Sebastian already got his first gray. He got one, it's right here in his like beard, and he's 2 years younger than me. I have a friend though who has gotten gray since she was like 16 years old. So I feel like it just is different with everybody. But like I said, when I find it, I'm gonna tell you guys all about it. So for my blush today, we're gonna be using a new one, and this is from Kylie Cosmetics. This is the Winter Kiss blush, part of her holiday collection. Just a really gorgeous pink blush that I thought would look so great against the silver and blacks on with a cheek brush from Smashbox. Just kind of adds a little bit of pink to that area. Oh yes, I love that. And, all right, and then to set my makeup, we're gonna be going in with the Patrick's powder from the Patrick X Matte collection. Shake it up. We didn't have to do that much, but we did. There she is, the magic potion. I'm not gonna use this puff though, because I haven't used it before and I am going out after this and don't know how this is going to perform. So I'm gonna go in with my good old Laura Mercier. Let me just take any of the excess powder that may be on there. And I'm gonna set my whole under eye with this. We're getting closer to the finished look and I cannot wait. Just gonna go ahead and snatch it up as much as we can. Give myself that push. See what I mean? Like I don't have that push. We have to make that push happen. All right, I'm gonna go back in with the palette and do a little bit of smokiness underneath of the eye. So this year, guys, I'm really excited for the holidays because Sebastian and I are hosting Christmas. You know, we never hosted it because our apartment was so small, and before that, we moved around the same time. We always move around like the holidays. Our apartment was too small the first time. Second time we moved. Now this time around we have a bigger place and we can finally do it. So we're gonna be hosting it this year. And what's exciting too about it this year is that we're actually combining both of our families together. Our families know each other, they get along, we get together when we can, but we've never done like a holiday together. And usually during Christmas, either Sebastian has to go with his family or I go with mine. I usually stick with mine though, mainly because cousins don't live here, or extended family doesn't live here. So it's just my parents and I. And Sebastian's family is huge. They have literally like aunts, cousins, uncles, like everyone. So he has a total of, I think, like 17 or 20 people coming over from his side. And then my side is about, honestly, like probably 10, maybe less than that. I don't even know how many are coming. So we're really excited. And both of our moms are gonna be cooking. My mom's making, I believe my mom's gonna be making tamales and pozole, and then his mom's gonna be making something like that. We make everything. So we are just gonna be doing a whole like feast of food. And that's why I've been going so crazy on the Christmas decor, because I'm like finally gonna have people over. I think I'm gonna be in charge of desserts. Some of the desserts, it might be best for me just to go buy it because I cannot cook for the life of it. I can make 4 things. That's about it. I can make sopita. I can make really bomb fish tacos, like really good beer battered ones. I can make pozole. I can make really good pasta. That's about it. Oh, I can make a really good egg sandwich too, and good pancakes. But that's like, you know, it's easy stuff I can make. When it comes to like baking and measuring and like doing all that stuff, I forget it. Like no one's eating if we do that. So that's why I don't cook anymore. And for the longest time, like Sebastian, it was so sad. Like when we first moved in, like I tried to cook and he would always have to like add things. Like it was like heartbreaking for me. Like, you know, you make it and then you like expect them to love it and it's like not good. And we were just forcing ourselves to love my food and it wasn't happening. So we got over it. We're like, you know what? We just suck at this. So anyways, we'll see how that turns out. But I'm really, really excited. If you guys have any good desserts, let me know. I'm always, like I said, I'm down with dessert. That's easier for me to do versus cooking something, you know. Just applying some eyeliner to my waterline now. I'm gonna go in with a really nice black one. And this one is the Kat Von D in Scully. It's really nice because it really lasts all night long and just doesn't budge once it's on. I feel like for me, when it comes to eyeliners, I always want something that's going to last, like literally last. If my makeup remover doesn't have a challenge with the eyeliner, question the eyeliner because I need it to be dark and stay. And then for highlight today, we're gonna be using the Baby It's Gold Outside highlight from Patrick in Mac, and this is honestly the biggest highlight I think I have in the mineralized skin finish, so it's gonna look like second skin finish on your skin. I'm gonna go ahead and dip my fingers in here because that's how big it is. Oh yes. It almost looked like it was gonna be a little too dark for me, but I'm glad it's not. So you guys love this big ass zit that's coming up. These like came out of nowhere the other day. It's like that sometimes. Things just happen and pop up out of nowhere. I'm gonna just coat my bottom lashes again with that mascara. I do this right at the end once I'm done setting everything. All the powders are done flying around. Otherwise, what can happen is while your mascara is drying, a lot of the powders can get stuck in there and cause your lashes to have like a gray white cast over it. So I recommend doing this like right at the end, kind of like the final touch to your lashes. All right, so for my lips, we're gonna be going in first with the MAC World Lip Pencil, and then we're gonna be also going in with Soar. I'm gonna mix these two together just because I want a little bit of both in my lips, on my lips. And then I'm gonna go in with Soar and just add it kind of over a whirl. And next I'm gonna go in with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Cabo and applying this just over the lip liners. It's like a really cute pink, pale pink. I'm gonna go in now with the ColourPop Gloss in the shade Round Midnight. Go ahead and put my little top on. I also added some body glow onto my shoulders. This one is in the Melanie Mills Peach Deluxe Sonder Deluxe collab, and then this top, you guys, hold on, Chichi galore. Chi galore. This is from House of CB. Super cute. I'm gonna go ahead and just spray my hair down. And brush it back with this giant ass brush. This brush whenever I need to slick my hair back. And I'm just gonna hold it really quickly. I'm actually gonna have you hold. I'm gonna go grab a bobby pin. I'm just gonna pin this piece back here for now. And also I've been getting a big request on doing a video on these curls. If you guys want a video on how to curl hair, let me know. Easy to do, but would love to recreate it if you guys want to see it. All right, so now that we have my hair pinned down, I'm gonna go ahead and add some hair accessories. I thought I'd show you guys because I'm obsessed with these little pieces. I just got them today and look at them. It says Drippin', and these are bedazzled rhinestone hairpins. So I ordered a bunch more. I ordered one that says GLAM. I forget what the other one says. I just got a bunch of them, all of them that were on the site. This is part of the Kitsch and Justine Marjan collab, and I hope I'm pronouncing both of those names right. If you guys don't know who Justine is, she is a very talented hairstylist here in LA. She has incredible hair, and she's collaborated with this brand and created some hair pieces, which I thought are so cute and something that I'm really into, especially with like the holidays around. So she posted this one photo in particular that made me want these hair pieces, and it is this right here. It says Dripping Glam. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's 2 of her pins and then X on the bottom. So I'm gonna try to recreate that. I hope it comes out as lovely as she did it. It's almost like right there. Hey. And then now we're gonna grab 2 of the pins, which I've actually already pulled out, and we're gonna try to do an X. I say try because I don't know how to do this stuff. Oh, maybe, oh, I get it. Wait, it's making my ear Wait a second, okay, 1 second. Oh, maybe that's why they did it kind of low. Does it look good? Did I do it right? The bobby pins, I'm trying to show you. So I went in and took out the other bobby pins because we do not need them. I think we're all good, guys. I love the way this look came out. So last and final step to the whole thing, we're gonna add a little bit of hair perfume. I know, bougie me. This is the Beautifying Hair Mist. You could add perfume, but this one's meant specifically for your hair. This is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.